All right, time to check out Fuji Speedway. I did a little research just because I don't know a whole lot about this track, and you might be wondering why the hell are we looking in this direction? Well, sorry, there we go. See this little thing over here? That kind of looks like a banked part of the track. Well, it's not modeled very well, obviously, because it's something way off the racetrack, but that is part of, well, the old track, but also the initial design, which was supposed to be a 2.5 mile oval that NASCAR, or at least the NASCAR designer, was working on putting here. When they arrived, they realized that there's no way to actually build an oval here unless you brought in a ton of dirt, just because the elevation drops off as you come away from the mountain here. So, they kept what they had already had built, turned part of it into or made it into a kind of a weird little chicane, almost high-speed banked 30-degree turn that's pretty on par for the course for back in the day. And well, now obviously it's been turned into this track that we got now, which is, I'm just going to call it Asia Interlagos, just because the corners have never made sense to me in any game here. But real quick, just to show you what the design was supposed to be for the oval. Yeah, this is what it was going to be, like actually a big oval. Kind of like Michigan with a Michigan front stretch on the back stretch as well. So 30 degrees banking. It looked like it was going to be banked that way most of the way around the track. This thing would have been just absolutely deadly fast. Here's what's left of it right now. And then you can see that coming off of what they already had built, it turned into this kind of like a, you can see where they tried to take what was planned and then turn it into a road course. I think this is the right area. And then got that. So this is the area that's left. 30-degree bank Memorial Park is what they call it. So that's all the farther the oval got, was they built this, the track designer got out here and said, this is never going to work. And then I think NASCAR and everyone that was involved on that end kind of backed out of it since it wasn't going to be a road course. But then they eventually came here. So yeah, now we're going to just go take a few laps around. This place, like I said, Interlagos, it's a track I cannot figure out. This track falls in with that. It's just the corners are very wide open, very tight, and I know that those two things don't sound right, but I think you'll understand if you've never seen this track once I start going around. So it looks like it's going to be really tight here, but then all of a sudden you just got this like massive amount of room. Very, very hard blind corners. I mean, this place is going to take me a lot of laps to figure out. Because like right here, another just big wide opening, you know, tight entry, big wide opening at the exit. And then this is like some horrible Road Atlanta chicane thing here. Really no need for it. Then another kind of off-camber blind corner up into this tightening radius left-hander that's going to put me out. many times until I actually learned to drive it. Another tightening radius corner, and then onto a 1.5 kilometer front stretch. Up to 200 miles an hour. Nope, not quite. And into a very tight turn 1. So, yeah, I'm not going to be very quick. If you're looking for a lap on how to drive this, I am not the guy, because we underdrive that corner, and then we're about to overdrive a few corners, because it's going to be a lot of turn in, let it drift out. It's going to be a very tough track. It's actually pretty technical. That was horrible. It's not one of those that, you know, it's not an Okayama or Suzuka even, where you can just show up, see the track ahead, and adjust for it and be a bit off pace. This is, you need to know how to set up the corner. And that's going to make it very tough for people like me, but hopefully I'll learn it. I never learned Interlagos. I never was able to get that one in my head very well. Turn 1 is going to be crazy difficult though for braking. We're still not taking it hard enough. But track looks great. The scenery around it is amazing. But yeah, the actual track, I don't like the layout. I've never liked it in any game. Just because I struggle with these types of corners that are, that tighten up and that are kind of blind and off camber. I drive more off of what I can see rather than what I know is coming up, so it's just not a good style for me. And we've damaged our front wing. Maybe they'll allow us to go a little quicker here.
1 minute 20.559.
But, yeah, I mean, it's a good track. I'm glad we got another big name track. I mean, look at this place. Look at that scene. Let's go float around for a bit and see what we can find out here. So, big hill, Fuji over there. We've got the track. As you can see, some of these corners, like, see the way the track goes and the way the racing line goes, and you can see why it's difficult for people like me. But overall, the track's really good looking. Lots of stands here on the front stretch. Very long pit road. But, yeah, I think this is one of their better looking tracks that they've made in a long time, so it should be fun. Endurance people, I think, will like it. I know that I think they run like a 6-hour race here, maybe a 12-hour. But yeah, it's going to be tough for me. Not going to be one of those that I go out of my way to race, but let's head over to the mountain real quick. Are they playing tricks on us? It seems like they're playing tricks on us. Is the mountain actually as far away as it is? There's some weird trickery going on here, I feel. because we're not zooming in. Yeah, I think they did something with it to where the mountain gets larger, maybe? As the closer you get, but it's not actually as far away. I don't know. That's a weird one. Now I can't control the camera because it feels like we're really zoomed in. I'm telling you, they did something different with this track, but mountain looks good. Let's go back to 0 here. 0, and that should put us near the middle of the track, I think. Yep, so above the track now. It's a good track, glad we got it, but like I said, just one that I've never been good at, and it's going to take me a while to get going, so we'll check out Sandown and then Port Royal, but it's cool, it's interesting. Had no idea that it was supposed to be an oval to start off, so that was kind of neat to find out. But yeah, let me know what you think about the track. To me, it's like Interlagos, but with a straight instead of a sort of bend like they've got on the front stretch. Just one of those difficult tracks where it's not 90-degree corners or, you know, consistent corners. But it's a racetrack, so that is, you know, that's all that matters. Should be a fun one. Thanks for watching.